My name is Bryn Boice, and I'm the artistic director of Anthem Theater Company in Boston. And I'm also the playwright of The Merry Way and one of its two co-directors. This play's impetus came actually from a dare on a little slip of paper. I was a part of a company in New York City called Tax Deductible Theater Company, and we had this idea called the Dare Project, where the audience would put dares in a hat and we would draw them out, and that would be the impetus for the play. And then we had a month to write the play and then another month to cast and produce and get it up. And then we would do a performance, and then that night we would draw new dares. And so every other month for years we did this thing called the Dare Project. It's still going strong. It's in its 26th installment now. And one of the dares that I got was to write a happy play about a woman who was a nun in a former life. And I wrote a 10-minute play that I was very proud of, and that the characters sort of spoke to me as people that I wanted to continue exploring. Patty is a dispirited bartender, and Felicity is the former nun. And she has left the convent to become a guitar-playing singer. And so the sort of flow of how this play came to be was that it started as this 10-minute play, and I really wanted to see how they got to this place. Where they have this serendipitous meeting in this 10-minute play. And when I did readings of it, other people wanted to see what happened to them after this serendipitous meeting. So I began to write sort of on both sides of this event. What I'm hoping people take away from this play is that art is important and it can change people's lives, and that gifts should be used. That's, I think, the main message of the play is that a gift unused, what's the purpose of that? And that the Patty, the bartender, has a bout of depression that lasts many, many years, and Felicity's songs save him. We ended up in Boston, my husband Mike Poignant and I, after several trips here from New York City. We were doing a lot of small indie theater there, and we really like doing that size and scale, but it's a very saturated market. And so in 2012, we formed the company, and it's been awesome. The winter was hard. We like small, economical, not extravagant pieces of theater that are still sexy in their way. I kind of want to use as our model the sort of Bedlam Theater Company idea that less is actually more. Acting as a craft, directing as a craft, designing as a craft are enough, and it doesn't have to be a huge thing to make an impact on someone's life. This is the last show of our season 2015 of New Works, but we have a season planned for 2016, next summer and maybe next spring, that involves hopefully touring our production of Romeo versus Juliet, which we did in Cambridge Parks this summer. It's set on a baseball field, and Romeo and Juliet are on opposing teams that are sort of New York Yankees, Boston Red Sox-esque. I'm very interested in the new play initiative and getting other voices out there that haven't necessarily been produced. Our very first thing that we did as Anthem Theater Company was the hashtag New Play Reading Series, and we basically culled new plays from Twitter, like playwrights that we met on Twitter. We said, "Hey, you, I want to do a reading of your play. You person I've never met, you sound interesting. Let's send us some stuff." And it was really, really fun, and we made some great connections. Our mission statement is we want to do theater that is so good that it makes you want to see more theater and make it a part of your life.